to purchase another 58 F-35 Joint Strike Fighters. Peter Goon is the co-founder of Air Power Australia and has been a long-time critic of the Joint Strike Fighter. He joins me now. Thanks for your time. Why do you think this is a bad idea?
Glad to be with you, David. Well, basically, as the Minister, Air Vice Marshal Brown, Chief of Air Force, and the Prime Minister said today, this is all about Australia maintaining and sustaining regional air superiority. Now, if you go and look at what General Michael Hostage, who was the Chief of the United States Air Force Air Command, said back in 27th of January this year, he said without him maintaining the fleet of the F-22 Raptor, he said that the F-35 fleet, frankly, was irrelevant because it's not an air superiority fighter. Now, I agree with the Defence Minister and the Chief of Air Force that air superiority is the most vital defence capability this nation needs. It's the one that provides coverage for all our other defence forces. It's the one that provides us with the greatest ability to maintain and sustain peace in the region by encouraging our neighbours just to stay neighbourly. If the JSF can't provide air superiority for Australia, then there's no point buying it.
Well, if the JSF doesn't provide Australia with superiority in this region, who does have air superiority?
Well, it's developing. I mean, we used to have regional air superiority, but as the technologies have developed further, and we now have later generation Sukhoi fighters, the flankers coming into the region, the Sukhoi 30s, MKM, MKI are already in the region. But then when you look into the post-2015, what we call post-2015 stealth-on-stealth, counter-stealth world, where other nations are both producing and will export fifth-generation fighters, like the Russian T-50 PAK-FA and the Chinese Chengdu J-20, those aircraft, like the F-22A, are big aircraft, twin-engined, have high to extreme agility, can supercruise, namely they can travel at Mach 1.5 and faster without the need for afterburner, and are perfectly comfortable operating and loitering above 55,000 feet, whereas the JSF, that's a single-engine, small aircraft, not very agile. In fact, it's less agile than third-generation aircraft, has an enormous fuel burn when it goes into afterburners, so that will limit its range and its viability.
The Chinese and Russian planes you talk about there, where are they up to? They're not currently in operational service, are they?
They will be in operational service before the JSF.